Alternative formula that can be used to find the correlation coefficient between two variables, and this formula happens to be much more convenient and easy to use than the previous formula. So this formula can be used in case you want to find the correlation coefficient between two variables. So the correlation coefficient between x and y can be given as n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y under root n summation x square minus summation x square into n summation y square minus summation y square. So this is the formula which can give us the correlation coefficient, but then if we go on to use the property of correlation coefficient, one of the important properties that we discussed it said we as we already discussed, one of the property, it says that correlation coefficient is independent of change in origin and scale. So if we change the origin and scale of x and y and define new variables such that u is equal to x minus a divided by h and v is equal to y minus b divided by k, then the coefficient of between x and y can be given by will be equal to the coefficient between u and v. I repeat again, given the change in origin and scale of x and y to u and v, the correlation coefficient between x and y will be equal to the correlation coefficient of u and v. So we can alternately replace x and y in this formula by u and v and find the correlation coefficient, and that will still give us the same value of the correlation coefficient, that is r is equal to n summation uv minus summation v divided by n summation u square minus summation u square into n summation v square minus summation b square. So let us see how it works. So here is a question, rather an example. Find the correlation coefficient of the given data. Here we have two variables x and y. X is given as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and y is given as 46, 42, 38, 34, 30, 26, 22, 18, 14 and 10. So the first thing we do is we make two columns of x and y. We write down the x here and we write down the y here, and we make two columns of both respectively. So now if we are to find the correlation coefficient between x and y, we can simply use this formula n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by under root n summation x square minus x summation x square into n summation y square minus summation y square. So simply what we have to do, we need to find x square, y square and xy and sum them up together. Now what we see, if we go on to find x square, y square and xy for this value, the numbers under y are very large. So naturally y square will be very big numbers, and so will be x into y, pretty large numbers. So what we can instead do is we can always calculate the coefficient correlation by the same formula, or else what we can do is we can change the origin and scale of x and y and have new numbers for ourselves that will be easy for us to calculate, and then find the correlation coefficient likewise. So now we try to change the origin and scale of x and y. So what we do here, we try to subtract the middlemost value here, that is 5. So x minus 5 will give us uh, numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, since just subtracting 5, we are getting very small and very convenient numbers. We don't change the scale, we don't divide it by anything, or let's say we just divide it by 1. So it does not make any difference if you divide it by something, or if you don't divide it by something. So it will exactly give you the same result anyway. So here, since subtracting 5 from x is giving us convenient and small figures, we don't divide it by anything and we let it remain as it is. Now we again try to subtract the middlemost value from v. uh, we get y minus 30 first. So if we take here y minus 30, we get numbers like 0, 4, 8, 16, and so on, 12, 16, and so on, that are the multiples of 4. So what we can do is again divide that by 4 to have a more simpler value. You can divide it by 4 or not divide it by 4. Since dividing it by 4 gives you a much simpler value, we go on to divide it by 4. It is your convenience. You can divide it by any number you like. You cannot divide it at all. So if we didn't divide it, we and just subtracted 30, we would be having 0, 4, 8, 12, 16. 0 minus 4 minus 8 minus 12 minus 16 minus 25. We, after subtracting 30 from these values, so that would still be bigger numbers, 0, 4, 8, 12, 16. So what we do, we divide it by 4, we get simple numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 minus 1, 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. So it becomes easier for us to calculate. Again, I say you can divide it by any number you like. You can subtract any number you want. You can divide it by any number you want. It should be based on your own uh, discretion or own comfort. What may be convenient for you to calculate. So first what we do, we find u square. Now we just square these numbers up, we get u square, as in here we have minus 4 square is 16, minus 3 square is 9, minus 2 square is 4, and so on. And v square, we take a square of this. We again, 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, and so on. And finally uv, we multiply u with v. So 4 into 4 minus 4 into plus 4 minus 16, minus 3 into 3 minus 9, and so on. We get these values. Now the next step, we add all these values together to get the summations of each of it. So adding all this up will give us summation u, that will be equal to 5. Adding all these up, you see these are very small and simple numbers that we are getting. Adding all this up, we get summation v, that is minus 5. Adding all this up, we get summation u square, that is 85. Adding all this up, we get again 85, that is summation v square. And adding all this up, we get summation uv, that here is minus 85. So now correlation coefficient, we need to find out correlation coefficient between x and y, which will be equal to, by the law of rule of change of origin and scale, by the rule of independence of change of origin and scale, will be equal to the correlation coefficient between u and v. So we simply put down the values for u and v in the formula, we get the correlation coefficient. Therefore r is equal to n summation uv minus summation u into summation v under root n summation u square minus summation u square and into n into summation v square minus summation v square. Now this summation u square is the addition of all the values under u square, and this summation u whole square is the square of addition of these values, that is it is the square of summation u. So these two are different stuffs we will keep in mind. So r is equal to n, we now put the values of n here is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So n is 10, summation uv is here minus 85, summation u is 5, summation v is minus 5. So we put the values here, we get the result. So r is equal to n into summation uv minus summation u into summation v under root n into summation u square minus summation u whole square into n into summation v square minus summation v square whole square. 10 into minus 85 will be minus 850 plus 5 into minus 5 will be minus 25, minus minus plus it becomes plus 25. 85 into 10 will be 850, 5 square will be 25, so 850 minus 25. Same here 10 into 850 will be 10 into 85 will be 850 minus 5 square is again 25. So minus 825 divided by 825 into 825, so it is 825 square and under root gets cancelled, so we have minus 825 divided by 825, it is equal to minus 1. So the two variables are perfectly negatively correlated. So this is how we solve a problem for correlation using this formula. Now I am giving you one sum to solve yourself. Calculate the Pearson's coefficient of correlation from the following data using 44 and 46 respectively as the origin of x and y. So x here is given 43, 44, 46, 40, 44, 42, 45, 42, 38, 40, 42, 57 and y is given 29, 31, 19, 18, 19, 27, 27, 29, 41, 30, 26 and 10. So you need to change the origin of x by 44 and change the origin of y by 26, that is you subtract 44 from x and 26 from y and you get new variables u and v, and find the correlation between x and y by using the formula n summation uv minus summation u summation v etc., like we did in the previous sum. You should your answer should be 0 minus 0.733 for this sum. I hope you all do it and you get the answer for the same. So we will stop to this much for today's discussion. We will discuss further in the next video.